Hey everyone! Welcome back to the English Leap podcast, your cozy place to learn easy English and improve your life at the same time. I'm Anna.
And I'm Jake. So happy you're here with us again. Seriously, we love hanging out in your ears.
Hanging out in your ears, I love that.
Yeah, we're like two tiny English coaches just sitting in your headphones.
Jake, you seem like you just stepped out of a comic book today, but I love your energy. What's the secret?
Honestly, two things. Number one, I actually slept before midnight for once. And number two, I told myself this morning, okay, Jake, today we are not living on autopilot.
Not on autopilot. I like that. So, no zombie Jake today?
No zombie Jake today. I still love my coffee, of course, but I didn't want coffee to be my whole personality. I did a small stretch, opened the window, took a deep breath, and my brain was like, whoa, new life.
That sounds nice. Meanwhile, I had one of those mornings where I argued with my alarm clock 3 times. But I did one small thing different. I listened to music instead of scrolling my phone.
Music instead of scrolling, that's a really nice switch.
Yeah, it felt softer, calmer. My brain woke up slowly, not with 100 notifications.
See, that's already a tiny life upgrade. A tiny upgrade, but a real one.
A tiny upgrade, but a real one. And that's actually part of our topic today.
Yeah, because today we're not just talking about mornings, we're talking about your whole life, right?
Totally. Today's topic is a big one. I had this quiet moment yesterday. I was looking out the window and I thought, why do some people totally flip their life and other people feel like they're walking in circles for years?
Oh, I know that feeling. You see one person who used to struggle maybe with money, with confidence, with English, and suddenly they're glowing. New job, new energy, new life. And you think, wait, what did they do? What did I miss?
Exactly. And then I thought about my own English journey. In the beginning, it felt like climbing a huge mountain. So many words, grammar, strange sounds. I felt tired just thinking about it.
Same here. I used to believe if I just learn a big list of words, I'll be fluent. But later I understood it's not only about words, it's about your daily habits, your mindset, the way you think, and how you actually use English in real life.
And then something clicked in my head. I thought, oh, life change works the same way. Most of the time, your life doesn't change from one dramatic movie moment. It changes from many small choices, day after day.
Yes. Tiny decisions repeated again and again. And those little decisions slowly build a new version of you.
So today we'll talk about how to change your life one small step at a time in simple English with real examples.
Yes, but before we go deeper into today's topic, we want to ask you for one tiny favor.
Yeah. One small move for your finger and one big help for this podcast.
Yeah, if you enjoy learning with us, please like this episode and subscribe to the channel. It really helps more learners find the English Leap podcast.
And we'd love to hear from you in the comments. You can write one simple sentence.
Like, I'm your name from your country, and one small thing I want to change in my life is...
And we really read your comments, and we love to know about you. They help us understand your life and your dreams.
And when you write, your English brain has to work. Choose words, build a sentence. That's real practice, not just listening.
All right, let's jump into today's topic. What it really means to change your life.
And by the way, today's episode is a B1 level episode.
So that means it's great for intermediate learners. The English is clear and simple, but still interesting and deep.
Exactly. Not baby English, not super advanced English, something in the middle.
And if you're a strong beginner, don't worry. You're still welcome here.
Yeah, this episode is also safe for you. It can help you slowly move from beginner English to intermediate English.
So, wherever you are on your journey, you can stay, relax, and learn with us.
And because we love vocabulary, we will highlight some bigger words and phrases from this episode.
During the episode, we'll explain them naturally in the conversation.
And at the end, we'll do a calm little word tour. We'll sit down, breathe, and explain each important word again with simple examples. So stay with us till the end. So, Anna, let's start with a simple question. If people really want to change their life, why does it feel so hard?
Why is it so hard? Yeah, that's the big question. Change sounds beautiful, right? New start, new chapter, new life. But real life is different. Many people want change, but they feel stuck.
Stuck. That's an important word. Stuck means you can't move. Like when your shoe is in the mud and you try to pull it out, but it doesn't move.
Exactly. You try to move, but something holds you. So what is holding us? What makes us stuck? Let's look at a few big reasons.
Okay, first big reason, and maybe you feel this too, is fear of failure.
Fear of failure. Yes. Failure is when something does not work the way you want.
Many people think, if I try and I fail, people will laugh, or I will disappoint myself, or I will prove that I'm not good enough.
But they almost never ask the other question. If I try and I succeed, what could happen? Every person you see with a big change has a secret history of many small failures.
Secret history of failures. I like that. They just decided that failure is part of the road, not the end of the road.
Yeah, failure is part of the road, not the end. So that's our first big reason. The second reason is no clear direction.
No clear direction, right. Direction here means knowing where to go, like having a map on your phone.
Many people say, I want a better life, or I want to improve my English. But that sentence is too big, too blurry.
Blurry means not clear, like a photo that is out of focus. You can kind of see something, but it's not sharp.
So their dream is blurry, and their plan is also blurry.
And when everything is blurry, people wait. They wait for a big, perfect master plan. And while they wait, nothing really changes.
Yeah, that waiting room feeling, you're not moving, but time is. And that leads to our third big reason, something that happens inside your own head, negative self-talk.
Negative self-talk. This is a strong one.
Self-talk means how you talk to yourself in your head, the voice inside.
Yeah, sentences like, I'm not smart enough. I'm not an English person. People like me never change. These lines are like poison in your brain.
And if you hear that poison voice every day, of course you feel small, scared, and tired before you even start.
Totally. And then there is another very common trap, waiting for motivation.
Waiting for motivation, yes. People say, I'll start when I feel ready, or I'll practice English when I feel motivated.
But in real life, motivation usually comes after you start, not before. You take one small action, and then your brain gives you a little bit of motivation as a reward.
It's like first you move your legs, and then the energy comes.
I remember this with exercise, actually. I was waiting and waiting for the perfect day to start running again. New month, new week, nice weather.
Right, you were waiting for everything to be perfect. So what changed?
I made a deal with myself. Just 5 minutes, not more. I went outside, walked a little, then ran a little. After that, I felt proud, just a little, and that small pride gave me the energy to do it again tomorrow.
I had the same thing with English speaking. For a long time, I thought, my accent is bad, I will sound stupid. I waited to feel confident before speaking, and of course, that feeling never came.
Yeah, the confidence never arrives first. So what did you do?
I finally said, okay, I will sound silly. but I will speak anyway. I made mistakes, but each conversation made me a little braver.
So if we put everything together, fear of failure, no clear direction, negative self-talk, and waiting for motivation.
Fear, no direction, negative voice, and waiting.
These are like invisible ropes around your body.
Invisible means you can't see them, but they still hold you and make it hard to move.
And step one of changing your life is to notice those ropes. You can't cut something you never see.
Yeah, you can't cut something you never see. But when you start to see those ropes clearly, you can slowly begin to loosen them, and that's when change becomes possible. Okay, so we know why change is difficult. Now, the big question, how do we start to change?
This is where small steps become powerful. Many people imagine change like a big explosion. Boom, new life. But real change is more like growing a plant.
Yeah, you don't shout at the plant, grow now! Like, you give it water every day, a little sunlight, and time.
Exactly. Those daily drops of water are like your small actions. They look tiny, but they add up.
There is an idea that I really like, becoming just a little bit better every day, like 1% better.
Add up is a nice phrasal verb here. It means many small things together become something big over time.
For example, 5 minutes of English today doesn't look like much, but 5 minutes every day for 1 year, that's many hours.
And habits are the engine behind that. A habit is something you do again and again, almost automatically.
Like brushing your teeth, checking your phone in the morning, or hopefully listening to a podcast in English.
Yes, there is a famous book called Atomic Habits by James Clear. He says that your habits slowly shape your identity. Identity is who you believe you are.
Like if I read in English every night, even for 10 minutes, after some time, I start to think I am the kind of person who reads in English.
And that idea about yourself makes it easier to continue.
So what are some small habits our listeners can try?
Maybe 1 page of an English book every night, or write 2 sentences about your day in English, or listen to this podcast while you cook or clean.
Or one tiny mindset habit. Every time you say, I'm bad at English, you stop and change it to, I'm learning English. That is a small but powerful switch.
The key idea from this part, tiny actions done again and again can secretly build a huge change in your life.
Yes, you don't need a big dramatic plan. You just need one small action you repeat.
Yeah, we already used the word mindset, so let's spend a little time there.
Yes, mindset is the way you think about your abilities and your future. It's like the voice style inside your head. Is it kind and hopeful or painful and negative?
There's a well-known idea, growth mindset and fixed mindset.
With a growth mindset, you think, I can improve, I can learn. I'm not perfect, but I can get better.
With a fixed mindset, you think, this is just who I am. I'm bad at languages. I can't change.
And guess which one helps you more?
Yeah, it's not a big mystery. And our brain also has a kind of filter system. The long name is Reticular Activating System, RAS. Don't worry about remembering the name, just understand the job.
This brain filter decides what information is important for you. It's like a friend saying, look at this. You can ignore that.
For example, when you learn a new vocabulary word, suddenly you see it everywhere, in a movie, in a book, in a video title. The word was always there, but now your brain says, ooh, we know this, show it.
So if your inner voice is always saying, I can't, I can't, I can't, your brain will look for proof that you are right.
But if your inner voice says, I'm learning,
I'm improving. Your brain will start to show you small signs of progress.
That's why some people say you can reprogram your mind, like installing a new app in your brain.
Yeah, a new app in your brain. I love that picture. And to do that, we can use 3 small tools: affirmations, visualization, and gratitude.
We'll use easy English here. An affirmation is a positive sentence you say to yourself on purpose. For example, I am getting better at English every week.
Visualization is when you close your eyes and imagine yourself doing something well. For example, you imagine yourself speaking calmly in a job interview.
And gratitude is feeling thankful. You look at your day and say, okay, today was hard, but I'm thankful for this one good moment.
When you practice these things, you are training your brain, not to lie, but to see chances, not only problems.
Yes, the goal is simple. Make your inner voice a coach, not a critic.
And then there is another big enemy of change: perfection.
Perfection means something is 100% perfect, no mistakes, no problems. And many people secretly wait for this perfect moment to start.
When my English is better, I'll speak. When I have more time, I'll study. When I feel confident, I'll apply for that job.
But here's the funny thing. You often get confidence after you start, not before.
It's like standing at the edge of a swimming pool and saying, "When I feel comfortable, I'll jump in." But the comfort comes after the jump.
So true. When I started recording myself speaking English, I felt so awkward. My voice sounded strange. I wanted each sentence to be perfect.
Did you delete a lot of recordings?
Oh, so many. But one day I told myself, this video is not perfect, but it's good enough. I posted it, and guess what? Nothing bad happened. Some people even liked it.
There's a sentence I love. A messy start is better than a perfect one day, because one day sometimes means never.
So if you are waiting for a perfect moment, maybe this is your sign. Start now in an imperfect way.
And don't think about changing everything. Just think, what is one simple action I can do today?
Maybe send a short voice note in English. Maybe read a paragraph. Maybe write one email.
Those imperfect actions slowly build something important: momentum. Remember, momentum is that moving energy that makes it easier to keep going.
Once the bike is moving, you don't need as much force as the first push.
So here is a micro challenge for you. Think of one thing you keep postponing and give it 5 minutes today. Just 5.
Just 5 minutes, yes. It sounds small, but it can open a little door in your day. And there's one more piece we need to talk about if you want real change: your environment.
Environment means everything around you: people, places, sounds, and the content you see.
There is a famous idea: you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with.
If your 5 people always complain, always say, "It's impossible," it's very hard to stay hopeful and focused.
But if your 5 people are trying, learning, doing small things for their future, you start to feel, maybe I can do that too.
It's not just people. It's also the things you watch and listen to. Your information diet.
I like that. Information diet. We know food can be healthy or unhealthy. Information is the same.
Motivating podcasts, helpful videos, good books, that's like healthy food for your brain.
And some things are like junk food. Endless negative news, drama videos, comment fights, they drain your energy.
Drain your energy means they take your energy away and make you feel empty or tired.
When I was learning English, I felt alone until I joined a small study group online. Suddenly, I had people who said, hey, I'm struggling too, but let's keep going.
That group didn't make English magically easy, but it made quitting more difficult.
So maybe ask yourself, who are my 5 people right now, and what is my information diet?
If the answer feels heavy and negative, you don't need to change everything in one day, but you can add one positive person, one good podcast, one small community to your world.
Little by little, with better people and better inputs, taking action feels more natural. You don't have to fight so hard with yourself. Jake, we used some big ideas and words today. Maybe we should slow down and talk about them a little.
Yeah, let's do a tiny word tour before we finish. And we have to start with our main feeling, being stuck.
So, stuck is when you can't move forward. You want to change, but something is holding you.
For example, I feel stuck in my routine. Every day feels the same.
Or, I feel stuck with my English. I don't know how to go to the next level.
Then we had fear of failure.
Failure means something does not work. You do not succeed. Fear of failure is being scared to try because you might not succeed.
You can say, my fear of failure stopped me from starting my own business.
Or, because of fear of failure, I don't speak English in front of other people.
Next word, direction.
Direction is the way you are going, like having a map or a plan.
You can say, I want to improve my life, but I don't have direction.
Or, joining a class gave me direction in my English study.
This one is long but important. Negative self-talk.
This means the things you say to yourself in your mind, and those things are not kind.
For example, negative self-talk like, I'm stupid, makes me feel small.
You can also say, I'm trying to change my negative self-talk into kinder words.
Now a very powerful word, habit.
A habit is something you do again and again, almost without thinking.
Drinking water in the morning is a healthy habit.
Or, listening to an English podcast every day is my new habit.
And those habits slowly change your identity.
Identity is how you see yourself, the kind of person you believe you are.
For example, after 1 year of reading, my identity changed. I started to see myself as a reader.
Or, her identity is now, I am an English learner, not I am bad at English.
Next word, mindset.
Mindset is your general way of thinking about your abilities and future.
With a positive mindset, problems feel smaller.
Or, changing my mindset helped me enjoy English more.
And then we had growth mindset and fixed mindset.
A growth mindset means you believe you can learn and improve. A fixed mindset means you believe you cannot change.
He has a growth mindset. He thinks mistakes are part of learning.
With a fixed mindset, she thinks she will always be bad at languages.
Another nice one, affirmation.
An affirmation is a positive sentence you tell yourself on purpose.
I use the affirmation, I am getting better every day.
Or, her morning affirmation helps her feel confident.
Then we said visualization.
Visualization means closing your eyes and imagining yourself doing something well.
Before the exam, he used visualization. He imagined himself feeling calm.
I use visualization to see myself speaking English confidently.
Next word, gratitude.
Gratitude is the feeling of being thankful for good things in your life.
Writing 3 good things every night helps me practice gratitude.
Or, gratitude makes my problems feel a little smaller.
And this one feels like movement, momentum.
Momentum is the energy of movement that makes it easier to keep going once you start.
After 1 week of daily study, I had momentum, so it was easier to continue.
Or, small wins gave her momentum to make bigger changes.
Last one for today, environment.
Environment means everything around you, people, places, and information.
A calm environment helps me focus on my work.
Or, changing my environment, my friends, and what I watch helped me grow.
If you didn't catch every word, it's okay. You can listen to this part again, slowly.
And if you want a small challenge, choose one of these words and make your own sentence.
You can say it quietly in your head.
Or be brave and write it in the comments so we can see it and cheer for you.
That's like sending your English to the gym, a short, friendly workout.
Yeah, a little English gym where we are all training together.
Thank you for spending this time with us. Remember, you don't need a perfect plan. You just need one small step again and again.
We believe in you. Little changes every day can really change your life.
If this episode helped you, share it with a friend who also wants to grow and learn English.
Take care, keep going, and we'll see you in the next episode of the English Leap podcast.
Bye for now.
Bye.
Your progress doesn't end here. To continue advancing your English skills, click on the next video or explore the additional videos we've thoughtfully selected for you.